everyone, it is Mama Maya here. I'm back with another video. Today's video will be a story time of something that literally happened to me yesterday. So, as I stated in previous videos that I'm doing housekeeping. I also want to nanny / babysit, dog walking, all of that to basically work from home to get some extra money and just to get out of the house and do something that I can do with bringing my baby with me, my daughter. So if I'm looking down, she's right here. You could probably hear her. She's kind of fussing her. Hopefully that stays. Okay, cool. So I put my my ad. I made an ad. I had, all of my past experience working with the elderly, working with kids since I was, in middle school, babysitting twins under 6 months. Just so people aren't like, oh, well, she has to bring her daughter with her. What if she can't pay my son or daughter attention, just so they know I have experience with dealing with multiple kids at the same time. I just wanted a at-home job, stay-at-home job, because I am a stay-at-home mom currently. I don't really do anything except for one client I housekeep for. So I wanted to do dog walking, all of that, things that I could take her with me. So I did an ad on Craigslist, what I started with. I got really creepy shit on there. I got really creepy stuff on there, like I had people asking me for sexual favors, sexual massages, all that stuff, when I clearly stated I'm a mother, I'm a I have a fiance, I'm engaged to be married, I have a young daughter who I have to bring with me. People are just disgusting. So I would block people, all of that. And then I put it on, I try to put it on Facebook, and then I put it on Let Go. This is where my story comes into play. So if you don't know what Let Go is, it's like a selling app, like Craigslist basically. But you sell items, and they just put a new tab for services and jobs and services. So if you like for me, I put all those things that I have experience in / want to do. So yeah, I was like, okay, this is perfect. Let me put an ad on here. So I put an ad, picture of my fiance, me, and our baby. Stated I'm 19, stay-at-home mom. For housekeeping, they must have their own cleaning supplies. Have to bring my daughter, have to meet up beforehand, can't just, I charge $20 an hour for housekeeping, all that. There's an ad right there. Ad for me if you're in the Centennial area, need someone to help you clean. There you go. Hit me up. Anyways. Oh. Okay. And so this is where it starts. I would get people messaging me. If they were too far, if it was a blatant guy's name, I'd block them. And if they were too far, up north of Colorado, I live south in Centennial. They were from Arvada, Brighton, which is 30 to 50, almost an hour away from me. Not gonna even deal with it. Not even gonna, talk about that, because that's just not gonna happen. It has to be in Centennial or Aurora, which is my general vicinity. There was a guy that I believe was in Centennial. I don't know. It's kind of where we live is on one side of the street Centennial, the other side is Aurora. So we're right in the middle. But anyways, there was one person that was 9 minutes away. So they messaged me. They're like, "Is this still available?" I said, "Yes." They said, "Okay. When are you?" Or, "I'm very interested. Is this still available?" I said, "Yes." "Okay, when are you available to come? Here's my phone number." So I started texting the phone number, and mind you, when in the Let Go app, it has whatever you put for a name. So the name was Halen. Helen, right? So I'm texting Helen. I will put my ad, the picture that I put for my ad, the Let Go messages with this person, and then the text messages at the end of this video. But yeah, so I'm texting this person, they're like, oh, this and that. You know, when can you come? I'm telling them my rate's $20 an hour. How often would you need me to come? They said once or twice a week, you know, blase, blase. So, I was like, okay, when can I meet you? Because I was trying to work today, which is Wednesday. Today is February 27th. I wanted to meet them Monday, work Wednesday, Monday or Tuesday, work Wednesday. Yesterday I ended up meeting them. So, they texted me, you know what, I'm kind of busy today. Can we do it tomorrow? I said, okay. This was on Monday. Tomorrow means Tuesday, and so on. So, they're talking about, let's do it tomorrow. What's a good time for you? Whatever. I said, you know what, I'm pretty much free all day. Just let me know when you're ready, and we can come by. Remember, we can come by. I always state, whenever, with my current client even said, my fiance will bring me there every time I go, and we'll have to meet you the first time I meet you. Because I don't play no games. I have a fucking daughter. I am a woman. I know it's scary out here for women. And like I said, I have a daughter. I have a daughter to take care of, so I have to take care of myself as well. So I'm here for my daughter. Okay. Anyways, got a little... Okay, so, okay, whatever, cool. So, they text me at 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. I just woke up. I have a very weird sleeping schedule. I wake up at like 1 o'clock, then 4 o'clock, then 7, whatever. So they're like, hey, can you come in like an hour? And I said, my fiance was sleeping, so I just lied and said my fiance was at home. I was like, you know what, my fiance is at home right now. Can we come at a later time, maybe around like 12:30? Or he's like, okay. They're like, okay, 12:30 is fine. And I was like, okay, see you then. And then they text me again, how about 1:30? Does or at like around 8 or 9, they were like, how about 10:30 or 1:30? I said 1:30 because I was just kind of lazy and I still need to shower, get ready, because we were going to DoorDash afterwards. We were going to DoorDash, I think, before and then possibly after, but we ended up doing it after. But anyways, so I was like lazy. I was like, okay, we can't really come right now. We'll do 1:30. So 12 o'clock, 12:20 rolls around and they're like, can you come right now? In the text. And I'm saying this, you'll understand why I'm saying this later on in the story, but I'm just saying it because of what I know now. They were basically like, oh, can you come right now? I said, okay, let me get my daughter ready. They're like 9 minutes away from us. We'll be there before 1. Mind you, it's like we leave around 12:30, whatever. So we'll definitely be there before 1. So we pull up to the house. It's a really nice house. It's in a really nice neighborhood. All big houses, all 2-3 car garages, you know. They text me while we're on the way, park in the driveway. Okay, cool. Park in the driveway. We park. I text, okay, we're here. Well, I just say here. Okay, the front door opens and a guy walks out. Mind you, let me paint a picture of what this guy looks like. He's about maybe at least 30. Hispanic, glasses, black glasses, I believe. I think he had glasses on. I can't remember. But he had like a sweater on, pants, whatever. And then he had like a star tattoo underneath his eye. He looks kind of Hispanic. But his face, like the face he made when my fiance, because the way we parked, my fiance was driving, so the driver door was closest to the front door where he came out. His face was really, like, he made a weird face when he saw my fiance. He's like, we were walking in, and he's like, oh, I didn't know you were coming. And that was fucking weird, because I clearly said, I posted a picture with my fiance. I said, my fiance's not home yet. You know, I mean, I'm not going to really ask people for permission to bring my fiance along, because that's for my safety. If I say my fiance is coming, they say, oh, no, don't want that to happen, fuck you, I'm not coming. My safety is more important. My daughter's safety is important. Fuck that. Anyways, he was just like, oh, I didn't know you were coming. And I said that really aggressively, but that's not really how I said it. But he's like, I didn't know you were coming. Do you guys clean as a couple? My fiance is like, no, I work at the post office, but I'll be bringing her up here every day she needs to come. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay. So he shows us in. First of all, he looks at my fiance. He's like, can you take your boots off? He wasn't wearing boots, which is weird. And then we like walk into the house. There's like rooms on the left side. There's like the living room, kitchen, some stairs, all that on the right side. So we walk in. He like got like an L-shaped couch, I believe it was, or like a weird long couch. And he's like, okay, like I've got some birds. I would ask you to clean the bird cage, give the bird water, food, help with the dogs. I'm like, he's like, is that okay with you? I was like, yeah, I like dogs. Whatever. I like animals, especially dogs. And he's like, I wouldn't make you clean the guinea pigs on the floor because that gets kind of nasty. And my fiance put Malaya, our daughter, who's in the carrier, on the couch, and he's just standing there. He looks kind of aggressive, which I could see because like him and we both thought it was a female. So he was like ready. He was standing up, ready, ready to go. So he's like, oh, you wanna have a seat? And then the guy shows me over to the birds, look at the bird, whatever. He's like, okay, let me show you the bathroom. So we're walking, and he stops. He's like ahead of me, I'm following him. He stops, he looks back at my fiance. He's like, you can go ahead and have a seat. He's like, get comfortable. Like, the way he said it, the first, sentence, oh, you can have a seat, trying to make him sit down. And Andrew wasn't having any of that, but, he's trying to be He's trying to be polite. He was just like, yeah, whatever. So we walk in, go back to the rooms on the left side. When we walk in the door, we walk into this big master bedroom. So he brings me into the bathroom. First of all, this dude is fucking shouting when he's talking to me. Okay, sorry. So he's really loud, especially in a bathroom, a big bathroom. It had a full, it had the toilet, which was separated. Oh my god. Okay, so he's talking really loud at first, especially in a bathroom. It was a big bathroom. It had the toilet right next to the door to the bedroom. It was separated from the rest of the stuff. They had a closet, two big countertops with mirrors, a big two-person bathtub and a shower next to it. It was crazy. It was a really nice bathroom. And he was just I would in here, this is my roommate's bathroom. I would like you to just wipe the mirrors, because there's 3 huge mirrors in there. Wipe the mirrors, they're kind of nasty. Take all the stuff off the counters, wipe that down. I was like, okay. I was just saying, okay, whatever. Because in my mind, I was like, I'm never fucking coming back here again. Just because of the way the guy looked and the way the guy was looking at me, the way he was acting while we were in the bathroom. He's loud, and then he's like, oh, I'm shouting, and he started whispering, and I was like, what a fucking weirdo. And then he was like, so I would probably have you do the tub, maybe the shower, probably have you stay away from the toilet. That gets kind of nasty. She could do that herself, whatever, or I could do that, whatever. And then he would pause, and he'd just stare at me, and I'm just in my mind, I was like, I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back here again. Let's just finish this up. And then I was getting ready to fucking run, getting ready to scream for my fiance, because this dude was fucking weird. He would just stare at me and kind of smile, and then also he's okay, and he's talking about not doing the toilet. I was like, okay, that's fine. And he's like, so what are you comfortable doing? Do you like to vacuum, whatever. I was like, yeah, I currently do everything with my current client. I do basically everything. I even do toilets. He's like, okay, cool. And he's like, I sometimes I ask people what they do and they're like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do this and that. It's like, what do you do? And he started laughing all weird. I was like, yeah. So we went back out of the bathroom, back out of the room. I kind of went ahead of him just to kind of speed up and just kind of run a little bit. And he was showing me the other rooms, and there's like this one room was really fucking cluttered. There was like stuff everywhere. He's like, this is a room that me and my daughter use. It had like toys and stuff. He's like, I could help you with this. And at that point I'm like, why would you hire somebody to clean for you if you're gonna help them? Like, that's really weird. Like, I'm probably, the way I'm talking about it probably doesn't like sound as creepy, but it was so fucking creepy. Like, the way he just stared at me and smiled, the way, like, the fact that he kept telling my fiance to just sit down on the couch and stuff, and it was just so fucking weird. And the fact that he kept saying, like, you know, I could help you clean this, I could help you clean that. And then another thing that he kept saying was, oh, if you guys have time to swing, if you have time to, you know, come by and help for a few hours today. And, you know, I'm like, no, we're really busy today, maybe tomorrow, you know. Mind you, I'm never fucking going back there in my life. I was like, maybe tomorrow, we're really busy today. And he said that multiple times. And then, like, and I was thinking, because we were upstairs at this time, I just saw two kind of like office rooms sort of, and one bedroom, which was like the roommate's bedroom, possibly, whatever, that's what he said. And then by the kitchen there's like stairs to go down to a basement. I was like, if he fucking asked me to go in that basement, I will fucking leave right the fuck now, because I'm not going in nobody's fucking basement. Like, this guy is so weird. And so yeah, he didn't ask me to do that. He just showed me the rooms upstairs, and then, you know, he came out and he was like, yeah, like, he asked me again. He's like, well, if you guys have, you know, have time, you guys can swing back by today. And then you could tell I was my fiance could tell I was very uncomfortable. I kept looking at him, like, even before I went to check out the rooms with the guy, I kept looking back at him, like, be ready, like, because I'm sketched out. And so yeah, it was just so freaking creepy. And then we were like leaving, and he was like, oh yeah, like, a boy or girl. As I said, she was my daughter. In the picture that I posted on my thing, she's clearly a girl. She had a headband on, and her car seat cover has flowers all over it. And he's like, oh yeah, I have a daughter, she's 9 years old, I call her my baby, and everyone tells me to stop calling her my baby. Just all this weird stuff. And like, okay, so now that I'm saying this, it really does not sound weird, but in that moment I was so sketched out. Even with my fiance there, I was just like, oh my god, he better, I mean, he's always ready to fight, for me. So, you know, he was ready. That's why he didn't even sit down, he was ready. And like, we were leaving, like, as soon as we walked out the door, I was like, yeah, no fucking thanks. And my fiance was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, that guy's really weird. I was like, I didn't even know it was a guy. He's like, I know, me either. Like, that did sound like a girl name. It was like Helen, but it sounded like, I thought it was like Helen. In my mind, I was thinking maybe like a foreign lady or something like that. That's why her name was spelled that way. Nope. I didn't even look back at the house. I don't know if he was watching us through his fucking window. I don't know what was going on after we left. It was fucking weird. I will never go back there again. But in the car, I was literally so shocked at like what just happened. Like, nothing happened. He didn't touch me. He didn't, you know, try to touch me. He didn't try to do anything. But just the way he looked into my fucking soul was so fucking creepy. So creepy. The way that he told my fiance, you know, sit over there, you know, kept telling him to sit while he took me to like different rooms, like, that just, no. And like I said in the other part of my video, like, I will never go anywhere alone without my fiance, because I have a daughter to take care of. And it's not just me, it's just all women always need, you guys always need to have someone with you when you go meet someone for the first time, whether it's for a job, you know, for a job at someone's house, you know, not necessarily, you know, like a formal interview. You don't need to bring somebody with you, but like you're going to someone's house, you need, regardless if it's a job, to pick up something you're buying, you need to have someone with you, preferably a man, because you never fucking know what could happen. But and then you yeah, you're okay. Yeah, you just always need to have someone with you, because it's scary out there. It's so fucking scary. Like on the ride home, I was dead quiet because I was just thinking about the whole thing in my head, like the fact that you try to get me to come early in the morning, the fact that, you know, as soon as he saw my fiance, oh, I didn't know you were coming, the fact that, you know, he wanted me to come at a certain time, then early before, even like an hour before that time, he's like, oh, can you come now? Just the way he was looking at me, just all of that. As soon as we got in the car, I fucking deleted, or I didn't delete, I fucking blocked his number, I blocked him on Let Go. It's just, I really don't believe that I made it sound as scary as it was to me on this video, but I was like, when I got in the car, I was shaking. Like, I wasn't like, you know, shaking, but I was very quiet. I was in deep thought. I'm just like, wow. If my fiance was not there, what could have happened? What could have happened to me? Because he was so fucking weird and so creepy. Like, the way he looked at me, like, if my fiance was not there, oh my god. Like, even if I wasn't with my fiance, like, and I didn't have a baby, I always knew. You need to have people with you. People need to know where you're going. You know, when you meet people for the first time, that's just it. Male or female, really, you always have to tell people where you're going. If you absolutely have to go along, you have to tell people where you're going, what time you're going to be there, what time you're going to be back, all of that. But mostly women, you know, there's a lot of men out there that can overpower you. There are, you know, even, what's that case in Colorado of that lady who went to go get baby stuff and the chick cut the baby out of her fucking womb. Like, there are crazy people out there. You need to be super safe. You always need to have somebody with you. People need to know where you're going, because just that, like, oh my god, if I had gone in there by myself, that was just so weird. And in the car, he was like, you know, I was looking around, there are no pictures of him in that house, which is really weird. Maybe to me it's super weird because I listen and watch too many scary stories and scary movies, but to me that's just weird. Like, the whole park in the driveway, you know, didn't know you were coming, you can come back today, and staring at me and smiling and all of that was just so weird. And oh my god, when I came back and told my fiance's grandma, my baby's great-grandma, I was talking about it, she's like, that's really weird. And I was talking about, like, the bras and, like, the makeup in the bedroom, and she's like, well, possibly, you know, he's a cross-dresser, because my fiance said, in the car, he said there was a picture of 3 women, they all look the same and they all look like men. And I was like, I told his grandma that, and she's like, well, what if, like, he's a cross-dresser, which doesn't make them specifically weird, doesn't make them dangerous, doesn't make, you know, doesn't make someone, you know, scary. But, I mean, that could possibly be, you know, what he does. Because I just saw, like I said, I would never go in that basement, but I just saw the one bedroom and it had girl stuff all over it. So I don't know. I don't know if he actually lived there. I really freaking doubt that someone would break into someone's house and, like, there are some people in there, but I don't know. People are fucking crazy. I mean, granted, it was during the day, but still, you never fucking know. You never know. Like, they could literally, like, kill you in broad daylight in a home, you know, and take you down to their basement, whatever. Like, people are just so crazy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm, like, rambling now. This video probably might not sound scary to you. It's just super scary to me because, like I said, I'm a mother. I can't just think about just myself now. It's not just for my safety. It's for my daughter's safety if I'm bringing her somewhere, and also just for my daughter to have me while she's growing up. Me to take care of her because she needs her mom. Just because if you don't know this about me, I grew up without my mom. I will probably make a video about that. It's a very sensitive, very touchy topic, but her birthday is coming up in March, and I think a week or two after that is the day of her death, back in 2003. She was born March 12th, and then she was murdered March 18th. So that might be a video coming up. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's very touchy, but like I said, because of how I grew up, I will never let my daughter, you know, I will never not be here for my daughter. So I have to take care of myself, my health wise. I have to be safe. I have to make sure she's safe, all of that. But if you don't take anything away from this video, like if you take anything from this video, it's that you need to be safe. Okay, so I just want to note that my fiance did tell me when we were in the bathroom that he was listening very closely. He did ask me if the guy was inappropriate to me and whatever. Told him no, just a little creepy, whatever. He already knew that. But also I wanted to state that I wasn't wearing anything provocative. I don't know. I know I'm not like a victim, but I know people do like to victim shame. Like nothing really happened to me, so I'm not a victim, but people might be like, oh, well, what were you wearing? Whatever. I was wearing a white sweater, floral pants to match my daughter. She was wearing a floral onesie, and then boots and a hat. And then I didn't really do my makeup. I just did my eyeliner and lashes. So I don't know if that matters to anybody, but yeah. But anyways, stay safe. Bye.